Alright, it's day number 5 when I'm trying to keep my diary, and today I'm going to share with some things that I realized, because today I tried a bit to change my approach, but it didn't work in reality, and as a result, I lost half of my day. And for now, it's 9:13 p.m. Not that late as usually, but anyway. Uh, I stopped I stopped writing down to what I was doing per day after 4:54 p.m. And I'm gonna explain why. And also, I'm trying, through this process, through this my tracking my things. I want to implement more things that I'm doing per day, and at the same time to enhance my productivity, and also to implement more different kind of stuff that I could do just for the sake of my future, and today, first of all, the first thing, I'm not satisfied that I woke up at 8 a.m. It's too late. It's too late. I definitely have to wake up at least at 7. And I was watching a video by one guy, and he said that it's very important to start your day not with small things but with huge things, because during the day there's a kind of myth. It's well, let me check. Yeah, myth. It's kind of myth is that you're building momentum during the day, starting with small things and trying harder. However, in reality, when you started to execute small things, it's harder to start doing something that when you need more power, more energy, uh, when you need fresh mindset, because in the morning you have the most powerful mindset to allocate some stuff. And what I want to do is to wake up earlier, to first of all allocate at least an hour to do the hardest stuff I want to do, and only after that start my maybe morning routine, or I don't, or continue with this hard stuff, and just forget about those small things. So I don't really know. So I just trying, you know, different variations, and hoping to find like the best approach. So, for example, today I'm not gonna repeat every video about my morning routine. For example, what I'm going to combine in morning routine is when I brush my teeth, make some water, and what's that? Repeat about my routine. Ah, yeah, while I was making my water, that I like to drink, like with honey and lemon. I was repeating my script that I was learning yesterday about my morning routine, and I remember it pretty well. So yeah, this thing I allocated like 28 minutes to brush my teeth, to do stuff like that, to prepare water. Then I spent 22 minutes to write my goals down. Then I spent 20 minutes to read a book. After this, 25 minutes to review English words. And in the end, I spent 10 minutes to repeat my notes. So all those things I'm going to call as morning routine. It took 1 hour 10, hour 35, 1 hour 45 minutes it took, and it's kind of perfect process that I don't feel that those 2 hours are lasting. I really enjoy by this process, and after this I always like take shower, have my breakfast, and yeah, it took, wait, when I took my shower, I didn't write about. I don't know, I forgot probably to write it down, so I don't think that it's really issue. So today, what I decided to do, I decided that if yesterday I tried to learn English in pretty interesting way, just by speaking, by trying to probably, I don't know, is it suitable or no, like to implement. No, not to implement. I'm just losing my words in my mind. So I just wanted to learn English as a game. You know, I didn't want to study hard. I just wanted to make a captivating process to enjoy learning English as a result. I'm not gonna tire it. If I'm not gonna tire it, I can study English for the whole day. Yesterday I have such plan, but when I got home after skating, I couldn't focus anymore and it didn't work with me. So I thought that if I found something that is captivating to do, I can initially, in first part of the day, when I'm full of energy, I can do hard stuff as I decided today to do, and then when I back from the gym, I can do easy stuff. However, in reality, yeah, I guess I took a shower, had a breakfast. It took me um 1 hour 30 minutes, and after this I allocated 2 hour 15 minutes to practice my writing English, because at the exam I will have definitely task when I have to write a text, and I was practicing to do this for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I was disappointed because it turned out that my skills in writing not that good, and it might be a problem during the exam. It might make my overall score lower, and I really worry about this. It made me really. I was like frustrating after that studying, because I didn't want to study English. You know, I had feelings that in several days I have to pass exam. By the way, I'm not going to do this in 2 months. I'm going to try my first time in like 4 days, I guess. Maybe alright, maybe five days top. And I realized that I can't learn how to write in 4 days, because I want to allocate one day before exam when I'm not gonna learn English at all. I want to refresh my mind and just to wind down and relax a bit, to be prepared for English exam, because I feel that I'm really overwhelmed. And the things that I noticed while I was practicing my writing skills for 2 hours and 15 minutes, the first text that I wrote per day was the best. It was like B2 level. But after this, each that I was writing, the next one was B1 plus, B1 plus, and then B1, 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 B1. So I don't know why, the more I was overthinking, the worst result I was getting. So during the exam, I just have to be chill. I just have to chill out, and I don't need to worry about it that much, you know. And in theory, I'll have chances to pass successfully and to get scores that I need to get. So after this, I got a bit tilted and I went to the gym. No, I was texting. I was texting for an hour. I was, by the way, anyway, I was writing like a story in English, so I don't know that it counts as, I don't know, 50-50 like. So after that, I took a snack, and I was talking a bit with my mom about different kind of stuff. It took half an hour, and after this, the last thing that I wrote down is that I got home after the gym. I allocated 1 hour 30 minutes to go to the gym, to work out, and to back home. And after this, like until 9:22 p.m., I didn't write down anything. So for 6.5 hours, I didn't write down anything, because I had some moments when I'm sitting, I'm studying. I had some moments when I'm playing chess. I had some moments when I'm eating. I had some moments when I'm watching YouTube. And I don't know, it's so easy to make me tilted just by fucking score when I see it. Like, the most ridiculous that the last time, it was 3 weeks ago when I tried trial Duolingo test, I got between 105 and 150 in score, but in the real one I need to get 115, and it was 3 weeks ago, so potentially my score will be 5, probably 10 points more right now, because it was working in this way over the past four months. For example, 4 months ago, maybe 5 months ago, I tried the first time Duolingo trial test. I got between 85 and 95. The last time when I was trying, I got between 105 and 115. So logically, I'm getting better, and better. And most likely, I don't know. By the way, I'll try probably one more trial test before passing a real one, just to understand what's going on with me. And what do you mean? Like, if my score could be suitable with that, with the scores that I have to get, so I shouldn't probably worry about such tiny things as writing a text, because I have some stronger parts. For example, when I need to describe a photo, when I need to talk about some topics, I can speak endlessly, especially when I have a topic. I can talk about a different kind of stuff. Today I'll try to answer one of those questions, and it's not the most important to be able to write, but it was able to broke me, just to broke me, because I was so tilted. I didn't know, like, does it make sense to learn anything? Like, yes, I guess it makes sense. Even in several days, if I do have exam, I need to polish my skills that I already have. I have to remember about as much as possible words. I have to remember about my skills that indeed I have, but I might forget them. So, and I'm doing those tasks and I need to do them, but as I mentioned, I got tilted because of my score of writing text. Like, it's kind of B1 plus usually, and it's not suitable for me at all. I need like B2. However, it's not the only thing. Also counts like speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Yeah. So I don't know. I was nervous a bit, and I hope I won't during the exam. However, the more I realize that this test is crucial for me, the more I'm starting nervous. And as I mentioned, because I tilted, because of writing those texts, I didn't write anything for 6 hours. And what I want to do now, after this video, I'm going to watch a movie. I want to watch in the Pursuit of Happiness. I would recommend to record this video everyone, but I'm gonna to watch it in English since I've already watched it in my native language. And I definitely remember that that movie really inspired me a lot. And I hope I'll get the same inspiration. I'll get sleep earlier, and tomorrow I'll wake up at least 7:30 to start my day with hard things, to start my day writing this text, trying to improve it somehow, and also training my other parts, because I will have a bunch of things at exam, and I don't need to focus only at writing, and I don't know, I probably said everything. I also wanted to tell about one thing today. I didn't write. Wait, let me check. No, I didn't wrote down anything. Just in the morning when I'm reading a book, I'm getting inspired with a bunch of thoughts that I would like to share at those videos. But to the evening, I'm forgetting this. I'm forgetting my like my desire, my mood becomes worse, and I have no idea even what to talk about. So I have to prepare, whether I have to prepare that script from the evening, from the morning, or I need to read that book in the evening to get the same positive thoughts to share with them. All right, so and let me answer some questions. For example, I would like to speak about the photo now. Where can I just interactive listening, interactive speaking, speaking about the photo, writing, read and speak. What's that? Ah, yeah, it is. So, what is the difference between inner and outer beauty? Who do you consider to do the most beautiful person in your life? Why? I know what is inner. I don't know what's this outer, like outer. Let me check. Like, of course, obviously, if inner is inside, or outer. Let me check. Bro. Outer is outside. Yeah.
Outer.
Outer. So, and I don't know if I get this question at exam, I would lost a bit because those words outer I see it for the first time. However, I got the question. I like. Let me answer a bit. So, the difference between inner and outer beauty. All right. The first thing that I would like to say that first things that we can see usually it's a pathetic lie, because when we see a beautiful girlfriend, we don't know is she naturally beautiful, was she made by surgery, or probably just a bunch of makeup and she doesn't look like this in reality. So we shouldn't just rely on our eyes, and I would strongly advocate to talk with person before think something about her. For example, she might be a smart girl whose values align with yours, and who might inspire you, and who will be able to be a really, at least not, if we are talking even not about significant other, she could be a girl who just a great person who likes to help others, and who's not mercantile, at least, you know. And in the other hand, we can meet someone who is pretty beautiful, but in reality is a mercantile girlfriend who's looking for money, and she's going to manipulate with others just to get some things that she would like to get. So we definitely shouldn't pay attention to appearance. Of course, it might say a lot. For example, there are some people who neglect with their health, who are eating a bunch of junk food, and as a result, they are looking not in the best way because they deserved it, you know. And I'm not talking about this, of course, so it plays some role, but I would strongly recommend to communicate with person before making some conclusion, before draw a conclusion. So, and the beautiful person in my life who I know, probably I'm not going to talk about this, just because I guess that each person is beautiful on its own, and of course, in my opinion, there's the most beautiful girl, but it's only my opinion, so I'm not going to tell about this. Probably during the exam, I would tell about this just to speak more, and to describe some thoughts that I could tell, because I genuinely think in that way. But right here, I don't really want to talk about this, and yep. Yeah, but of course, if also we are talking about it's not only related to girls, it's also related to guys. There are a bunch of arrogant guys who are thinking that everything is allowed for them just because of good appearance. it's not like this. It's not like this at all. And we should talk with the person before think something about it, because for me, for example, much more important who is person inside than outside, you know. And of course sometimes there are different situations. The person might be beautiful and a great person inside, you know, and at the same time not really beautiful and a bit angry person inside. So it really depends. It really depends. But in reality, I'm not gonna judge anyone. At least I can't avoid judgment. Of course, it's impossible. But in general, I'm trying not to judge people just because it's much more interesting trying to understand them. Why do they think in this way? Probably they have some complexes. Probably they have some traumas, and we shouldn't just tell everything that we got in our mind just to, I don't know, boost our self-confidence or stuff like this. So yeah, I guess I said everything that I want. By the way, 20 minutes video, I didn't really think that I said at least something. And I don't know, I feel that my vocabulary weaker and weaker. I mean, smaller and smaller. I don't feel that I can speak as in the past. And also I noticed that over the past several months I'm learning English every day. And does it possible just to get burnout? To be honest, I don't really think so, because I should have been I should have used for it. I mean, I don't. I mean, if I've been speaking English every day, like for more than 100 days in a row, and at the same time I am learning words and stuff like that, maybe I got used for it, you know. And what's going on in this way with my mind? Probably I need to refresh my mind just by chilling a bit for several days, don't touch English, just to let my mind process whole information. Because I don't know, probably it's stress, or I don't feel stress at all, but probably it's inner stress, you know. So I know I really overthink about this exam and stuff like that. Alright, that's all for today, and I really appreciate if someone watched it. And see you next time. Yeah, this time I fucked up.